This program, this Cash for Clunkers program. Lauren Fix is the author of Lauren Fix's Guide to Loving Your Car, and she joins us now from Rochester, New York. Thank you so much for joining us. So, what's not to like about this, Lauren?
Well, I think that it's not fair. It's absolutely a favoritism program. I mean, think about the fact, first off, if you always leased vehicles, you have nothing to trade in, so you're ineligible. If you've always been smart about getting good fuel-efficient cars or purchasing a hybrid, you're just not eligible. And the reason people have these clunkers in most cases is because they can't get the credit or they can't afford a car payment with additional insurance payments. That's what you forget. You buy a new car, your insurance payment will definitely go up. And those are things that people don't think about. Isn't that how we got here in the first place? Buying more than we can actually afford?
So make sure you can afford it. Hey, can I give you some viewer questions or comments and you can take care of it? Okay, let's see. This one is from Twitter. Infuego4 says, if I'm not ready to buy a new car, should I still turn in my clunker for the voucher now before the cash runs out, or do I... And that was it. Do I wait, I would imagine, is what he said. He only had 140 characters and he ran out. Or do I wait, will it come back around?
Well, I think that's the big question. If you owe money on this vehicle, just so you know, you can't trade in that car unless it's a clean title. It can't have a loan against it. That's another thing that people aren't aware of. So if you still have a loan on your car, you've got some sort of UCC filings, you're not eligible. The other thing is to find out if the car is even eligible to begin with, go to the cars.gov website. Be forewarned, hundreds of cars that were eligible when this program started are no longer eligible. Well, so that's the other thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's with the next. Maybe you can. Brother Grimace says, Don, what is a description of a clunker? If my clunker is paid for, what's the incentive to get a meager down payment for a new car?
Right, that's the other thing is your car is worth more than $4,500. You're better off trading it in or selling it on your own. It would be absolutely silly to take $4,500 in a car that's worth $6,000. But if you can trade that in and get that $4,500 voucher before this weekend is out, it might be a good idea because the Senate still has to pass that $2 billion additional insertion of cash. If they don't and the policy ends, if this program ends, then you'll have missed your opportunity. So if you're in a position to do it, I would absolutely get online, look at the details, and take advantage of it because, you know, the problem is, though, if you need that car for somebody else, you might be better off giving it to them because that car will be in a salvage yard.
Yeah, what is it, 25 years? What's the... I forget what the cutoff date is.
It can't be over than 25 years. I'm actually part of SEMA, which is an aftermarket industry. Okay. And we were against older cars being crushed because I collect old Mustangs. A lot of people collect older cars, and we didn't want to destroy the collectibles.
That was my question. I have a 1984 Cadillac sedan DeVille that's just sitting there, and I was wondering if I could, you know, I don't think it's eligible.
You missed it by 1 year, just like those people that miss it by 1 mile to the gallon. But believe it or not, there's someone out there who will want that car.
Well, so this is what the next person says, just real quickly, Lauren. I think her name is Ann Howe or Shopper Annie says, why can't the clunkers be older cars that get good mileage? I can afford a new car, but not going to buy it if I can't. They're shortening this for Twitter. If I can't get the same deal.
Right. I mean, that's the whole thing. People that got good fuel, if you had an old Honda Civic, for example, like one of these ones that are under recall, if you wanted to trade in, you're not eligible. You don't get poor fuel economy. Why would you want to trade in to get another vehicle? Unless you really have the money. If you've got the money financially, your job is secure, you can afford it, you own the car, and now's a great time to make a deal on a 2008 or a 2009 car because in September, just a month away, we're going to be getting the 2010 cars in, and believe me, they're going to want to get rid of those old cars in a lot. But look for a certified pre-owned if you're going to do that. It's a really good deal. The Cash for Clunkers is only on new cars, but if you're looking to trade in, I love certified pre-owned.
Amen to that. I do too. It's great. I don't know if I've ever bought a new car. I think it's always certified pre-owned.
That's my favorite choice because you're always going to get the guarantee and not have to take the initial hit off the lot.
Even from the same year, you know, from the current year, yeah. All right,
I actually did that for my daughter's car, and it was a great purchase.
Yeah. Thank you, Lauren. We appreciate it.
Thank you.